1-point range going on for an hour or two, or you saw huge bars like 5 or 6 points, 7 points, would you guys want to trade the same as if you saw or understood that the market could trade differently under normal 2 to 3 point range, 2.5 points, as opposed to seeing market conditions that are different? Would you guys trade the same? This is where a lot of traders get in trouble, because I can tell you that I personally do not trade the same when we have normal market activity, which happens about, I'd say, 90% of the time throughout the year, and then that 10%, which is either extreme volatility or the market does absolute nothing, right? So now that we have an understanding of what it means to trade in a normal market, right? 2, 2.5, 3 points, 3.5 even, it's normal. The minute you go and you look at 5-minute bars that are 5 minutes, 5-minute bars that are 5 points or more, then you have a situation where it's volatile and you now have a fast-moving market. All right? So the criteria for a fast-moving market, which all I'm using is price action and the bars to show me what's actually happening, is 5 points, 5-minute bars. Everybody understand that? Everybody have any questions on that? But there's more to it than that, guys. Okay? Because during a news event, let's say housing, PPI, Bernanke wants to say something that ruins the day. Let's say that, as an example, we have a news event and the market shoots up 10 points, right? Would that in itself consist of a fast market? Yes or no, guys? The answer is no, okay? Because you could have a news event come out, the market shoots up within that 5-minute candle, and then price gets back to normal, right? So we can't say from now on it's a fast market, right? So what is the right way to say, what is the right way to look at a fast market or not a fast market, or normal trading days or not normal trading days? And this is the criteria that I use, okay? And I teach this as part of the mentorship program. I say to you, if you have 2 consecutive 5-minute candles that are 5 points or more consecutively, that in itself constitutes a fast-moving market. Okay, guys? So I need justification. I need 2 consecutive bars, all right, to go 5 points or more, and right there and then I'm thinking fast market. Does everybody understand that? Does everybody have any questions about that? All right. Now, let me ask you what you would do when you see a fast market. Now that you have an understanding that the market is volatile, the market continues in a more volatile way, you just identified it. You just said to yourself, I have 2 candles here that are 5 points or more consecutively, one after another. Now you no longer trade as if you're trading normally. You trade as if you are on red alert, because each one of those moves is 5 points or more. Now, a lot of traders ask me, how do you trade the ATO using a 5-point stop? Or why do you use a 5-point stop? That's too much. That's too crazy. Or that's just not feasible. Well, let me submit to you something. If you think that you can trade with 1-point stop, then you guys could leave the webinar right now. Because everything that I teach, I'm telling you that you can't do it. You can't trade using a small stop. That stop will eat you up in seconds. Even though you are right, even though you wanted to go long and the market went long, because you had a small stop, you guys got stopped out. So how is it that traders insist on having the smallest stop possible, right? And getting stopped out only to see the trade go in their favor. How many times has that happened to you guys where you see, in actuality, the price move where you want it to go, you could have took profit, but you just had a tight stop, you didn't give it room, okay? So what I'm trying to get at here is we are right in the direction of our trades a high percentage of the time. But I have to say, when you couple that with a tight stop and the market moves, right? I mean, within a minute, how many times does the market go up and down 2 points? Plenty, right? Or within a 5-minute bar. So if you have an actual idea using price action, that the price is going up or going down, but yet your stop is too tight, that doesn't help you. It actually hurts you as a trader, right? So what we're working on is allowing, first of all, price to move where it needs to go and allowing it to breathe, okay? Now, why is it that we trade differently in a fast market, which is 5 points or more, than we trade during normal opportunities that happen between 2 and 3 points? Well, the answer is pretty easy. Let's think about this for a second. If we have a 5-point stop and each candle is 5 points, you can potentially get stopped out in one candle. Would that be right or wrong? So we have to adjust what we do, not by giving it more stoppage points, but we have to adjust the way we trade, because you guys have probably seen this. Dave, Jay, if you're a trader, if you traded for some amount of time, how long does it take for the market to go 5, 6, 7 points in a fast market? Right? A minute? Right? 2 minutes? Nothing. So we have to very fast, absolutely, especially when we know there's a news event coming out and we have a stop and the thing shoots up 10 points. You know, I'm amazed why traders insist on keeping their stops during a slow market, a normal market, and a fast market without adjusting for it. So you have to first realize the type of, and the kind of market that you're trading and adjust. I'm not saying increase your stop from 5 to 10. Absolutely the opposite. I'd rather you do and filter the trade and say, let the price prove to you by what's happening on the chart, let it prove to you that it's going up or going down before you enter that trade, because we don't want to enter blindly. All right, guys? Which leads me to another aspect of trading, which I'm not sure many traders are aware of. But do you guys remember back in May or in May 14th, 15th, 13th, where we had that huge 100-point move on the E-mini, 1,000-point move on the Dow Jones? Do you guys remember that? Yeah, Mike, I'll send out the recording, Mike, no problem. It'll be on the blog, DayTradeToWin blog. All right, the recording will be on the blog. All right, guys, check out the blog. You're welcome, Michael. If you guys notice how price moves, I say this to all my mentorship students. I say to them, price works in a group of bars, okay? Price does not work on only one bar or one candle. Price works in a group of bars, okay? Very important to understand. So now let me explain to you and show you something about price action. If you take that same idea, right, that price works in a group of bars, or price works needs a number of bars to kind of confirm what the price action is doing. Let's think about days when the market is fast, okay? If the market is fast one day for no reason, or maybe it's a news event, or maybe they captured bin Laden, or maybe there's a terrorist attack, I don't know, okay? But